What's that tiny green square?
An accident
Okay.
that I had.
Damn it. No. You're supposed to make up something. On the spot.
It's a very small gelatinous cube.
Oh, shit! Yeah. Hot Pants walks over and just steps on it and kind of pushes it into the ground.
All right. I am on the thing. I am on board. I have ironed out the technical difficulties. So, who remembers what happened last session, which was like a million years ago?
Well, we got to the dragon's lair, according to the map.
There was a dragon lair.
Or dragon
no,
lair.
We didn't go. No, back up. We went to the X in the swampy marshland.
Yeah.
Didn't want to remember that bit.
Before that.
Where I got my big black axe because that's important.
Yeah.
My BBA. Oh yeah, I attuned to it in a way that made Banch really uncomfortable.
No, it made everyone uncomfortable.
Everyone.
That's probably more.
It worked. It's all that matters. It worked. Yeah, then we got to the dragon there. Okay, well, you can go from there. I just had to. We missed a thing.
But no, that's pretty much it. We got to Ruby Hill and we started looking through this cave complex, and then you ran into some fish boys, and they were not super happy to see you. And then a rock rolled over you, and we lit it on fire, in that order, and then it rolled away.
We also named the rat Whiskers.
Also true.
Yep. Before it started to tear itself a new
It tried to
asshole.
kill itself. It tried to suicide itself.
Yeah.
Because of the bad whispers. There's bad whispers. We went in. There was. Who the fuck is Dwayne the Cock Johnson?
Those are your notes, not ours.
God damn it.
So you'll know when the audio comes through, huh?
Dwayne exists in your head.
Can you smell what the cock?
Well,
is
normally
cooking?
those little things like make sense with notes I have, but I have nothing that correlates to a Dwayne.
I honestly assume that it's because of the rock.
We
traveling
must have
through.
named the rock Dwayne. No, maybe. Because it was
Could be.
Dwayne Johnson, but then we, for some reason, called him the
Rock.
Cock. I don't remember what it was, but there was some joke, and I loved it.
My notes are pretty funny, so
Okay.
I'd like to read them.
Please do.
Yes.
Hot Pants bought an infinite bag of rakes that wasn't infinite. Fucking Khajiit, Mamie t-shirt idea. Stack of stones, hiding fabric. Hot Pants touches a black shaft. Jack thinks Hot Pants may have dragon Parkinson's. Long rest. Hot Pants attuned creepily to his pretty little axe. We find
You've
a
got a
rock
pretty
that
hat.
looks like a half moon. Whiskers the rat. Terrible whispers. Hot Pants screams and alerts some moist enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Hot Pants fucking filleted with a crit. Apparently his axe can get down with his slutty and disturbing.
Mm.
Are you sure it wasn't
Right.
fillet?
Filleted,
what I said.
filleted or filleted?
Filleted. Oh.
Filleted.
Yeah.
I don't think Hot Pants filleted anything last session, but you know what?
Not
I mean,
last
maybe-
session, no.
Maybe that's where Dwayne the Rock Johnson comes in.
He can
Yeah.
come in wherever he wants.
I know. Remember, last session, Hot Pants did not pull out his cock one time.
That's true. Resh is wearing an Indiana Jones hat with holes cut for his ears.
Oh, yeah.
Jack
Very
uses
important
web.
note.
Dysana uses entangle. Jack's torch thrown into the mix. Giant ball of fire. That's all I have. But I thought those were
Okay.
I mean, those
important
are good
points.
too.
I mean, you did just finish defeating a bunch of fish. I believe Hot Pants actually got run over by the boulder
Mhm.
before
He did.
it went along its way. It seems to be magically propelled.
Yeah, that's why I'm down to 24 hit points because I got balled.
Yep. And you can hear the sound of the boulder receding and turning here and there throughout the corridors of this maze-like system of caverns and hallways. But other than that, everything sort of fades to quiet. But for the sort of distant whispering that you can still hear, You guys are a little separated. I know that Jack basically lit this boulder on fire with his torch by mistake.
Hot Pants is turned away from you guys and is heading over here. he doesn't know what's happening over there. He got hit by that boulder and then he just kept walking. Remember? It's what happened.
He used up half his movement to get up, and he was like, well, I'll just take a second and go over here. His ears are bleeding, like from inside the skull.
I can't turn back now.
Okay. I mean, you can. Another torch sort of
Woody!
bursts to life as you come into a certain range of it.
Did anyone actually witness where the boulder originated from?
It came...
Actually, it came from up around the same area that Hot Pants is checking out.
So I'm going towards where the boulder came from. Now, since I know I'm not like over by the whispers, but I'm kind of like just north of it. Am I still hearing these whispers?
You are definitely hearing them, yes.
Is me going over this way making me get closer to the whispers, or am I still like pretty far from them? Because I know when you get close,
you can tell that they are fading as you head north.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What are you guys doing?
Following.
Just following me.
But like at a distance, so that when something terrible happens to you, they can fucking scarp her.
Dysana was hanging out with me just in case, but I think she just got sick of my shit, and she's like, whatever. That sounds about right.
That kind of checks out.
So I turn back and I'm like, are you guys following me, or what the fuck's happening? I'm going!
I'll just detour in this other little hallway and we're just like looking around.
Nobody answers me and they just start going a different way.
Go, yo. Anyway.
Literally just not saying anything and just following you at a distance, waiting to see
This
what
is
you're
literally
going
what's
to
happening.
do.
I guess I'm just gonna keep going. Nobody's telling me to stop.
It's usually what happens with mushier characters.
Yeah. Take a left
hang
here.
back, and you're our tank.
True, I am the tank.
I can try to be sneaky, but everybody else is just gonna yell and be like, ah!
Multiple
Not
times
sneaky!
I keep yelling back at you guys. Where are you? I just keep on. I'm going. Taking another.
Anything around this corner, or is it just a dead
Resh
end?
takes a peek around this corner. The torch that popped to life when Hot Pants came around the corner is still going strong, and you can see that the corridor continues at least a small amount of way. You can also tell that the whispering sound is louder down this way.
And I can see Jack over my shoulder, right, kind of just behind me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll tell him that the whispers are back. Well, louder again.
Are they as loud as they were before?
Not yet,
That's promising.
but they definitely do get louder over here again.
Well, do you want to continue on that way or double back?
Well, I don't know. I think Hot Pants went the other direction, or at least he's standing over there.
He's like humming to himself as he's going down the hall.
We should probably keep an eye on it.
He's having a good time.
Peeking around the corner, Hot Pants finds one dead end and one section that seems to continue.
Nope, now he's out of sight. That's a problem. We should probably catch up.
That's
really a problem.
I mean,
if something happens, we can hear it, right? So, do we really need...
Hot Pants just kind
looking-
of comes back over here and kind of peeks around the corner. Hey,
what?
there's lots of hallways.
There's lots of hallways. Yeah, that's 100% true.
There's less whispering down here.
There's more over that way.
Okay, let's not go that way.
Well, you have to go there eventually.
Come on, Tabaxi. Come on,
You
Tabaxi.
didn't use my name.
What is your name?
Say my name, say my name.
I mean, let's be honest. I haven't really paid attention to any of your names.
Yeah, that's a problem. But you can
Is
call
it?
me Resh. It could
Is it?
be.
I mean,
Because when you walk ahead by yourself and you don't talk to any of us because you don't know our
I
names,
keep yelling back.
yeah,
I
we
keep
don't know what
telling
you're
you.
yelling about. So
I mean, I'm walking forward. I'm taking steps. I mean, I feel these feel like these are self-explanatory.
As you stand in this new hallway, you can hear the sound of rumbling just beyond the wall that you're standing by, off this way. It is the rumbling of the boulder that you encountered earlier. It comes and it goes. So you know that it's just passed just beyond that wall somewhere.
Did you just run behind me?
I mean,
Very.
I'm not sure which direction you were facing, so I feel like more I went from your left side to your right side.
He's just
The
hiding.
rumbling get quieter or not quieter, but like, has it sound like it's like past, or that it's like?
Yeah,
He said
it's
it
past.
comes and
It's
goes. So,
yeah. It passed by on the other side of the wall. It does not immediately appear to be getting louder, but you can still kind of hear it off
We
in your
didn't
periphery
see it. We
rumbling
just
throughout
heard
the tunnel
it.
system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just know it's moving around out there.
You can tell that these walls, for all that they are stone, they are not extremely thick. They are more or less on the same gauge that you can see there on the map.
Oh shit.
Probably a
Hey,
foot or
Tabaxi,
so.
I wonder if I just start running forward, if I could just run through these walls.
Go for it. I'm gonna pat him on the back and cast guidance just for fun, and let him go.
Wait, is there something I have
Make a
that's
strength
like...
check.
Okay. I have good strength. Oh no, I got a 3, which came out to an 8.
You lose a
Wait,
tooth.
Does that count as an ability check?
Yeah. I'd call it an ability check.
So see, you can add a D4 to that.
Oh no, I got an extra 1.
Cool, there you go. Nailed it. You're welcome.
Yep.
You lose 2 teeth.
What? I mean, that makes sense. I am old.
That one was on.
I just
And that one wasn't even from the stone
just
wall.
stick the teeth in my pocket. No, I slip them in Resh's pocket, and I'm like, pat the pocket. I'm like, you're welcome. Hey,
All
we're
right.
bonding. We're bonding.
As soon
Hey,
as
I feel like
it's not
Dragonborn
We're
teeth could be
bonding.
worth something.
as soon as it seems like Hot Pants isn't looking, Resh is like reaching in that pocket and like dropping those like somewhere quietly, just like
Yeah, I
no.
definitely don't see that.
Just around the corner at the dead end. Just
Yeah, just like did you want to keep walking?
yeah, you guys have just been hanging out like kids in the hallway between classes.
Kids in the hall. Okay, I'm gonna go first or back. No.
No, you go ahead.
I'm going.
Okay.
Peeking around this hallway. What's down here, please?
Yeah. And because it is roll 20, there we go. It has stopped. The reveal tool stopped working. You can see another one of those fish creatures, quite dead and quite flat.
Oh, it got smushed. I loot this body. Is there anything? Does it have?
You find
anything?
11 silver pieces, a broken spear, and a collection of shells, also
Hold on
broken.
here. Hold on here. This is all amazing.
There is also a necklace of dried frog legs around his neck. Also, his testes have been pushed out of his anus.
Wow,
Oh no.
that is descriptive.
Yeah, that was so much further than I was expecting. Should I relay this information?
That is entirely up to you.
You know what? I'm gonna keep that information to myself. You know what? I'm gonna look back at Resh and I'm gonna be like, watch this, young little whippersnapper, and then I go invisible. I'm gonna do my invisibility spell.
I'm going to
From
do
my
your
weapon.
invisibility spell.
How is
All right.
he supposed to?
Watch me go invisible.
This is
Oh,
what
that's
happens when you
funny.
get old and senile.
hey, kid, watch this. Disappears.
Watch this. I see something cool.
It doesn't sound like it's an end well.
Oh yeah, no, I'm invisible, but I step over the body and step on the testes and slip and fall. You just hear like a bonk.
And you see them go like.
like little.
Maybe this is going to be more like
banana
15
peels.
sessions.
All right, now, all right. I'm gonna invisibly come check out over here. I'm moving. Let's move. I'm running away very slowly.
Around the
I was gonna say,
corner.
can we hear him like walking around still?
Yeah, if he's not trying to sneak, then you can absolutely hear exactly where he's
I mean,
going.
I'll try. Let me roll stealth. Let me do it. Just let me do it.
Sure.
Do you get advantage because you're invisible?
I
No.
get disadvantage.
Oh, because you're in heavy armor, aren't you?
Yeah, so I get a 0.
It's a
No,
net
you
neutral.
roll regularly because you get advantage for being. I believe
Oh,
you. I
well, my
believe
first
invisible is
roll would have
condition.
been a 16. Okay, so 16.
invisible is condition that grants you advantage for stealth, doesn't it?
Oh, does it?
Yeah, or
makes
it might be that, or it might be a
It might be a
Well,
static.
even if we just say I don't have disadvantage, I still would because of my
Oh,
first roll.
it doesn't-
was 16.
It doesn't actually say what being
Well, because the thing is, it
invisible
doesn't
nets
change
you?
the way you sound. It just
It's that
changes
you-
how much.
It's just that you can't be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and invisible.
Yeah.
So I guess I would say that's up to you, Adam.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it advantage for now, and if situations call to take visibility or invisibility versus the sounds that you make into consideration, we will burn those bridges when we come to it, and we might actually burn them just with how things are going.
I mean, if it's hot pants going across them, he does have hot pants.
So I'm going to say they can kind of hear you clonking around, but it's difficult to tell exactly where you are. Like they could probably tell like the 5-foot square you're in, but
So
like
they're-
say if they tried to attack you, that would be a problem.
But they'll kind of know which hallway I'm going down, at least for the most part.
Yeah,
Both these hallways look like dead ends to me right now.
they are dead ends. Yes, they are dead
Oh.
ends. You have located dead ends.
Well, I come back, and then I try to quietly get next to Resh, and I whisper, "There's nothing down there."
Okay.
Okay. Do you know who I am?
I mean, the sound your plate makes is kind of it's not really plate, is it? It's something heavy. Chainmail?
Chainmail? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's chain.
Pretty distinct.
Yep, chainmail. I mean, you're distinct. And then he just keeps walking.
I'm gonna try to slip into stealth.
Okay, you accidentally slip on the fish testicles
Oh,
first.
I'm
So-
prone.
Slide.
No.
I'm
No,
prone.
you're
Fuck's
good.
sakes.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. I love that Hot Pants is stealthier than Dysana right now.
Right?
Somehow.
I'm salty. I'm not used to not being stealthy.
And you have a +6 too. You just rolled real bad.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Another hallway in the east.
It seems like everyone's trying to be quiet, so I guess as I approach the corner here, I'll also try and like step softer. Even though I also wear chainmail, so the idea. Resh also not super accustomed to being very quiet a lot. Well, that's a 6, because that's a natural 1. The sad thing is, the other one was a 19, and it was so much prettier.
You look down, and what Dysana missed as she moved through this hallway is that this hallway is also littered with fish testicles.
Yeah.
And you just
Uh-huh.
ass
Just
over two
litter-
pedal across.
Just the testicles. We don't even know
Yes.
where they came from.
They make farting noises as you go across, like the rocks that they walk across in the bog of eternal stench and labyrinth.
As testicles do. Uh-huh,
As everybody knows, fish testicles do.
That's well known.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow after Dysana. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna sneak up to Dysana. I'm like,
Phase through the wall.
hey. I have something for you. And I hand her very shyly a dried frog leg necklace.
She doesn't know how to react.
It sounds like how Dysana would react to Hot Pants in general, but that's
Yeah.
hilarious. You gotta react to your
Like, no,
your
thank
grandmother's
you.
Christmas present. It's just like, wow. this
No,
is
she actually
nice.
really loves it.
Oh, like she's
No,
so
but-
taken aback.
Yeah.
Because
She
she's
doesn't
like,
know how to.
I mean,
Thank
this
you.
is out of order. This is kind of out of the ordinary for Hot Pants. But he's like, I know you like jewelry. Found
Thank
this.
you.
It made me think of you.
Dead frog leg next. It is kind of trashy.
That's like it's very it's great. See?
I'm
Got
gonna
this
add
in
that to my
anthropology.
inventory.
Can I can I put it on you and like I go behind you and I like put it on your little neck and we're like having a nice moment, okay?
Except I can't see you.
No, because I'm invisible.
It's probably more amenable when you can't see him, actually.
Yeah.
I'm probably way more dealable, yeah.
You can still smell him, though.
Dysana's eyes are just like looking around because it's just a voice that says it, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the necklace,
Just appear.
and then
Drops
it starts
on your
coming
knees.
around my neck, and I'm just
Uh-huh.
standing still, like.
Okay, well that's creepy.
I'm not gonna garrot you, it's okay.
Thank
The monotone I appreciate. Alright, I've given her a present, now I skitter off this way.
Did kind of make that deal. Is it possible to use Resh's cartographer tools to like try and start making a map of where we've been in here? Like, could he draw it as he's going?
Sure. Go ahead and make an intelligence check with proficiency.
Okay, so just like a intelligence saving throw, then would we have the right modifiers already?
If you're proficient
Oh
with
no,
that,
it's
then
not
yeah, you
proficient,
could
just kidding. All right, so it's
you
intelligence.
roll any intelligence skill you're proficient with, it'll be the same number.
Okay, so history I'm already proficient with, so that'll work.
So we will
Right, 'cause that's
pretend
an
that
intelligence.
history is that.
So a 12.
All right.
It's not the best
A
map ever
12.
I've made.
All right. With a 12, you notice that things are kind of slightly off. You look down at your paper where you're tracking the map, and you look up at your surroundings, and you're like, something's a little wrong here.
It's
But
just
with a
legend.
12, you're not sure what it is.
It's passable.
It's passable.
Not my best work, but maybe.
It'll do.
You had a lot on your mind just now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I slipped. I was trying to draw and everything at the same time, and there's
There's fish testicles everywhere.
unexpected testicles just on the floor. So.
Session title, Unexpected Testicles.
I know, I'm writing that down right now.
Solid. The thing I just pinged.
From what you can tell, it is.
Resh.
What?
Didn't we come this way?
I'll run back over there. What's wrong?
So didn't we come from like this way? And I kind of point down the hall.
He looks at his map. Yes. Maybe. Probably. Pretty sure we came this direction.
Shouldn't there be a way through there that there isn't?
Can I go look at it?
Sure.
See if,
Give me an investigation or perception. Your choice.
Have
Oh, thank
walls
God.
closed on it?
23. Perception.
23. Okay, you can instantly tell this section of wall, while it looks like the walls around it, looking down at the bottom, there's actually a bit of a seam there. As though rather than going down into the floor like the walls do, it is in fact it's a section of wall that is resting on the floor. Looking up, you can see the same thing at the 10-foot ceiling.
So is it possible to tell like if it can withdraw into a direction one way or the other? That make any
From what
sense?
you can see, it honestly just looks like a big giant block that happens to almost exactly fit a space that was there before.
Mm-hmm. Well, I pass all that on to Jack and point out the seams at the top and bottom.
Well, that's just great.
And Dysana and Hot Pants are nowhere to be found.
They've gone off. They have split the party, which is a totally cool thing to do.
It's
Yeah.
the best thing to
When
do.
you say a block, like it
You
looks
don't know
like
that.
someone like put it in place, like it has like a
Yeah.
slot basically for it, and so like it didn't like drop in or slide out from somewhere. It's just like someone put it there. Kind of.
It's quite as if someone just put it there.
Did you poke it?
Sure, I'll push it.
Solid as a rock.
No.
Solid as a rock.
Well,
Definitely. Is it? Well, I mean, it probably obviously looks like the same rock material that the rest of the walls around us are made out of. Not a different.
in light of this new information, I think it's extremely important that we get back to Dysana before we get split up. Because if this happens once, it can happen again.
Yeah. Not a fan of that. Suresh is like very quickly power walking down the hallway.
I'm gonna follow the historian.
What was? Yeah. Take a left.
We're definitely
I
not
can
staying together.
See a thing happened on the map.
sure
but is
aren't.
it possible to have heard that thing happen?
You
Back
did not
here.
hear anything, no. But you are deeply suspicious of your surroundings at this point. I would say that is a fair assessment. Hot Pants, in his wandering, has found another dead end.
Well, there's no indication that we heard that, so there's nothing
Hot
to know
Pants is
there.
just invisible and wandering around, has no idea that doors are closing or walls are closing.
No, you guys haven't even talked to them about that, so...
Yeah, I'm trying
like-
to catch up, but so I'm not too loud. But at the same time, to hear Dasana creeping around, right, to some extent. But,
Yeah, I rolled an
Oh
8.
yeah, she rolled an 8,
I mean,
so she's
pretty-
not invisible, and she's trying to creep, but
just to some extent. I mean, Fresh is pretty perceptive in general, but that doesn't necessarily mean.
oh Jesus, Hot Pants' passive perception is 10.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Why
doesn't
even
notice
bother
a whole lot.
pointing it out
which
then at
is-
that point?
Fun enough that Dasana, who's usually pretty stealthy, is actually even even Hot Pants actually kind of has a clue
Yeah.
somehow. But
I'm just watching out for fish testicles. That's the only reason I'm
would we even
invisible.
have like a signal? Maybe.
I don't know how that helps.
I don't know.
Against
Either
fish
way,
testicles.
Resh kind of does like
You
a
are-
little quiet, trying to get Dasana's attention, so he kind of hisses softly and is like, "Dasana,
Yes.
Psst, psst, psst.
so what are the walls move or something? Something's closing doors as we pass through some of them, or at least the doorway we came through is now a wall. So,
Are you sure? I know
Yeah,
sometimes
quite
you
sure.
doubt map.
well,
makers,
listen.
but
Well, it's not my best work. I mean, I'll show her the map. I've got swords. Like, I mean, something feels a little,
okay.
but we definitely saw a wall where there was a door.
Well, that's
Do you
not
know
great.
where the Dragonborn went?
Well, I'm assuming it was him. He was invisible and he this necklace, and I think
Right.
he wandered off unless he saw us. I don't know.
I
Dysana puts her hand out like this,
just swings at the empty
Just
space
to-
just in case.
make sure.
That is true. He is invisible. Can we hear Hot Pants puttering around anywhere?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Cool. 18.
Can I smell him?
I feel like there'd be a lingering
Well,
scent.
roll with advantage. That's not as bad as it sounds. She has a thing that when a
Yeah.
perception check is smell based.
I know, I just
Yeah, I
Dasana's very
just
good at
realized what that
scent
sounded like.
so funny.
Okay,
Got a 22.
so Dysana, with a 22, Dysana can smell a lingering thunk to the south. With the 18, Leon can hear clattering and mumbled, I would say probably mumbled under the breath cussing from down here.
I mean, I do keep slipping on fish testicles.
And also the soft padding of feet coming from this direction.
Oh fuck!
Um,
I
My
think I
God.
To
smell
the west, for those who cannot see, there is a fishy scent that is sort of coming in from over in that other direction.
I mean, that could be Hot Pants too, though.
That could be Hot Pants as well.
I mean, true.
No, let's
But we
I
must have
think-
traveled together for at least a couple days at this point, so
Yeah, Russian Dysana have good senses of smell, so you probably
your smell probably a little more familiar.
That's true. And possibly nose blind, so
him. Some more of our fishy friends.
More fish?
I would say that you guys have, aside from Hot Pants, who has no idea what this is going on,
I
Hot
found
Pants is...
a dead end and I got distracted.
Did any of us
Yeah.
learn a message?
No.
Good question. I would say that you guys have one action to spend to deal with the fact that something is trying to sneak up on you.
Has it been more than 10 minutes since we stopped fighting the fish boys?
You guys did linger a bit. I think I'm kind of on the edge of that. I tell you what, roll a d20, 10 or
Mhm.
higher. It's been less than 10 minutes.
Well, that's a 1, so love
Okay.
that for me today.
It has been 10 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah, so 5 seconds ago, Resh's flame whip just sputtered out.
I'm gonna take my bow out and maybe ready a bow.
I'm going to cast
Alright.
Silent Image to create the illusion of a stone wall
Oh, look at
that's
you!
immediately to the west of us that looks like, kind of like the door did before with the little gaps and everything.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah, okay. I love that. That is great.
right?
Gets in front of Dasana like usual, just in case, and kind of just assumes a ready position. Not like that kind of ready, but ready for combat position.
How far, like, if Hot Pants starts coming back, can I do like my full movement from where I was? So we're getting like one turn.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
5, 10, 15. So I can get actually like right back up to here. I'm like, hey guys.
Except
And I
no
go,
one-
I
Okay.
become visible again.
Do we just make a quiet motion?
What's going on?
So Jack has used Silent Image. Hot Pants has done that. Dysana has readied an action. What was Resh?
He's just, I guess, in essence, probably just taking the dodge action, but more or less like preparing himself to be, the shield in front of Dasana.
People don't use the dodge action enough.
That's
Yeah.
true.
We really don't.
To be honest, I forgot that it was a thing until just that second I just said it.
Seriously.
Actually,
Okay.
in my other DM,
Is it a lot of combat? Is it like a dungeon crawler? Yeah. I find when you don't do a whole lot of combat, it's something you just kind of forget about.
So as you've thrown up this wall, you hear the soft padding of what sounds like quadruped feet, and the sound of something coming to right about the edge of the illusion that you have put up, sniffing. It stays there for an inordinate amount of time, and you can hear the sound of several pairs of feet kind of coming up behind it. You can hear some gutturally uttered words that you don't understand between strange alien mouths, conversation that goes between them, and then they head off to the south, where you happen to know that there is passage to you guys, and in fact, there isn't. Yeah. So what ends up happening is, if you don't want to do anything else, you can hear the sound of the padding move down, rather to the south, and then start to come around this way. When it gets to about right here, it pauses, and you can hear an increase in the sniffing, as it has just picked up some sort of funk. And looking down around the corner, I think only Hot Pants can see this at this point. You see...
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
It's a fucking shark.
A shark. It's a shark with legs. Moves a bit in almost like a canine fashion. It has.
Oh my god, it's my dog.
It stops and it sees you, and that is going to be. Yep, that is going to be initiative.
No. Shark man. Not bad. Oh, look at Dasana go. 22.
Anyway, I believe Dysana has it. How does just out of curiosity, on first seeing this creature, how does Hot Pants react? Because Dysana cannot see the shark, but Dysana can see Hot Pants.
So, this is weird. I don't know if you guys are going to believe me, but there's a shark in the hallway. And then I just let them know.
Gonna need a bigger hallway.
Like, yeah. Am I seeing things right? Can somebody maybe come look? Because, like, I've taken a lot of drugs recently. I think I see a shark in this hallway.
I mean, it's usually pink elephants, but sure.
That's the thing is, do you guys even believe me if I tell you there's a shark walking around in the hallway?
Yes.
It's a good question.
Okay.
Sharky.
Okay, what does Dysana do with this information? Because it is Dysana's turn.
Let's make another fireball. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
I thought you were going to cast Fireball, and I'm like, when did that happen?
I fucking wish. I think druids should have fireball.
Some
Just
do.
because I'm salty and I always play druids and I want.
Michael have fireball?
Boop.
Boop. All right, Entangle. Vines and so on erupt from the ground. Actually, you know what? Given the flavor of your particular thing that you got going on there, maybe not vines. Maybe it's like tendrils of slime mold or something.
Ooh, I love it.
Slime mold.
Yeah. Slime mold! So he doesn't have to do anything right now. That's on his turn, right?
It's a strength save
3.
now.
This is strength save now? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
9.
Ooh, it's a
Which is a
15.
number and also German for the answer. All right, what happens?
So he's stuck until.
Restrained. That's awesome. Okay, very cool. Not much he can do.
Dysana's got some serious dominatrix vibes.
That's a great thing to find out about your character.
It is.
Right, so that's it for Dysana. The shark gets to its turn. Can't really is going to use his action to make a strength check to try and get out of it.
Oh,
18
shit.
for 22.
Oh.
This grasping slime mold bits and little bits of fungi that pull it down to the ground and hold it flat for a second suddenly start to snap and tear away as it pulls itself to its haunches, and it leaps out in sort of like a little blast of spores, and it's going to sort of try to squeeze into this area right here next to our man Hot Pants, but that was its action, so it cannot do anything else.
Yeah, but he's not next to
He
me.
sure is. Resh, it is Resh's turn. You smell fish.
Yeah. 5, 10. pass through Hot Pants' space 15 and take position next to him. So and cast inflict wounds at the shark creature. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does hit. It is a palpable hit.
Squishy shark.
Okay. 19 necrotic damage.
Ooh, hell yeah.
19!
Holy crapola.
Hell yeah.
Dead ass. Awesome. Okay.
We've got those necrotic cat claws. Ooh, it's the cat scratch fever!
Yeah, we could flavor that as a scratch. Yeah, your claws of death, as opposed to your normal life-giving nature,
Normal life-giving
Reasonable.
claws.
rake across it, and little like blackened veins start to spread out from the wound, and the shark writhes in agony.
And...
Don't know why I said it like that.
I mean, why wouldn't you? But yeah, that's my
Let's give
turn.
him a choice.
Yeah.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
Hot pants. Hoo ha ha.
I'm gonna create a bonfire right under his body.
Okay, do that.
Okay, so you need to do a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 17.
So you don't take the damage, but if you try to move at all, you're gonna have to do that saving throw. And at every end of your turn, you have to do that saving throw. I don't want to put the fire right in front of Resh. That seems rude. So I'll put it right.
I
in
guess
front
it's
of
a blue fire.
Yeah.
Like you're Azula right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Very cool. I'll say
Firebending?
that the shark was rearing back away from Resh's attack, as such, was sort of like back on two legs as the bonfire appeared underneath it. So just bad luck, really. All right. Anything else for Hot Pants?
That was my action. I don't think he really has any
Much in the way of other stuff.
No, he really
Okay.
doesn't. Okay.
All right, Jack.
Okay.
Jack Sessions.
Keeping in line with necrotic touching, I'll cast Chill Touch on the land shark.
Which is neither cold damage nor a touch spell.
Of course. So does an 18 hit?
An 18 absolutely hits.
Okay. Then Elstead takes 12 necrotic damage, and I'm going to take the opportunity to run away.
Now, don't forget, you can go through that at any time because it is not real. The wall before you.
Right.
Oh, but Hot Pants doesn't know that, right?
Hot Pants
doesn't-
probably would not have a reason to know that, no.
No, he has no idea. So if he sees you go through that wall, it's going to be interesting.
And that's my turn.
Okay, from further down the corridor, you can hear more of this inhuman sort of barking and snarking between individuals.
Barking. Is it seals?
Maybe.
We're in a dungeon, and, like an open air dungeon, and we're getting sharks and seals and fish boys. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Well, you did note when you first got in there that it was sort of
Damp.
moist.
I alerted the moist enemies.
Isn't there a waterfall
Where did
like
them-
somewhere right outside too? Though.
Yes. You know that the water table's a little high here.
Yeah.
It's a strength check to move through Dysana's spell, right?
Yes.
All right, that's a 20. All right, a creature appears just behind the shark. It is the selfsame creature that you have fought before, the same fish people.
Fishy, fishy boy.
You do hear kind of a strangled squeak behind it as another one seems to be taken up by your entangling fungi. But this one right back here is able to throw a spear. Throws it at Resh because it's a fish. Stands to reason, right?
It better recognize.
It better recognize.
It's gonna hit me because I said something
Yeah. Can't talk shit. Oh,
Yep.
19. Fuck.
just over it. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, for 7 points of piercing damage.
Copy that. Freaking spears.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, that's it for now. For them, back to the top of the turn order with Dysana.
All right, I am going to here, and I am going to shoot the shark.
Shoot the shark. 11 does not
Shoot
hit,
it.
unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a bummer. So I've never done this, but how would the hide action work in combat? Like as a bonus action, I can hide, but like obviously they saw where the but like where the arrow's coming from. Can I like go around the corner and hide?
Yeah, I mean, get yourself out of view and everything, and hide kind of requires you to be a little bit creative. Basically, you roll a stealth check. I think basically what it is if you're successful against, you basically take that stealth check, and on the next turn, any creature that's looking for you has to make a perception check in order to find you to do anything. That's my understanding of it.
I mean, I'm just gonna do it for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Oh God. Of course I crit on something that I'm doing for shits and
Dasana
giggles.
is one with the shadows.
Yeah, I would say that you've flattened yourself against this wall right here, so they would have to do some stuff to come and find you. But it's also worth mentioning they would have to go through 2 of your companions to do that.
Right,
first.
yeah. I know,
Yeah.
I was just doing it for shits and giggles.
So
Of
yeah,
course I got a
jiggles.
crit though.
It more or less can give her advantage on an attack roll before she's about.
Yeah.
what it does.
I don't know why I have to go through it every damn time. I always forget the precise nature of the mechanics there. Anything else for Daisana?
No, that's it.
Yep. I don't even think anything that these guys can do can actually compete with that. But it is the shark's turn. Resh, do you have all of your hit points, or are you down some?
I am down some because of that spear.
Perfect. Haha.
Oh great.
Baby, there's blood in the water.
Exactly.
I want some shark teeth. I mean,
You're-
as far as I know, Resh has my hot pants.
Because you are down some, this shark has advantage, which did not help it, as that is a 12 and an 8. Does a 12 hit Resh?
No. Afraid not.
Suck my fuck.
I mean, no thanks. Maybe?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably. It seems unlikely at this point. That is it for the shark. Damn it, I had plans.
I'm sorry.
It is Resh's turn.
Wait, the shark's dead?
No, the shark is just ineffectual.
Because it's bigger doesn't mean it's better.
I'm gonna cast the thing.
You can cast a thing.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardian.
Oh my.
Hell yeah.
Because, we're in a tight hallway and I don't know how many creatures are out there. So I'm gonna just do that. So yeah, so it's a 15-foot sphere centered on myself that kind of
Mhm.
apparates like almost like little flame blossoms at first until you look closely at them, and then you can see they're just like miniature phoenix. What's the plural of phoenix? Phoenixi? Phoenixy? I don't
Phoenix High.
Phoenices. I think it's Phoenices. Phoenices. I'm not even kidding. Like
know. I know.
The Phoeni?
It's so hard to say that without getting it wrong. And I'm
The
like,
Phoeni? I don't know. Phoenices?
anyway, so it's just like looks, kind of like little sparks at first, and then they kind of blossom into flames. But then they're actually just like a bunch of miniature
just
phoenixes.
It's Phoenixes, by the way.
Phoenix.
Phoenixes?
Phoenixes.
Right. All right. So these glorious flame birds, miniature hummingbird-sized, perhaps, start lashing out and around Resh's
And
body.
of course, I designate to, exclude my allies.
Yeah. Important question: does Hot Pants count as an ally?
Yeah.
Well,
This
you
Yeah.
can't exclude Daisana right now, can you?
Well,
You can't
Daisana
see
is
her.
not in the range.
she's
Right.
not in range, but
Yeah.
also I can. Well, I can't see her actually.
Can't see her
Yeah,
right now.
she's being sneaky.
But she's far enough away
Oh,
that it doesn't
super
matter.
stealth.
so.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens.
But they lance through the body of the shark and the fish person. The phoenixes, by the way, love the bonfire.
Yeah.
Mm.
That makes sense.
They're
Yeah.
just like, ooh. They're
Just,
like
like,
some of them have broken off
Twirling
and they're
around
circling
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No, let's stay here.
All right. Hot Pants.
He's still right in front of me, right?
Sure is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just charge up my weapon then with my channel divinity.
Charging my attack.
So I get to add +3 to attack rolls, and it emits a big bright light. And then I'm going to attack with my shadow touched axe, my fancy
Which is
axe.
it's a +1 axe. +1 great axe.
So I got 19 to hit on the
19
Sharky
absolutely
boy.
hits. Yep.
And I do 8 slashing damage, +3, so 8, 9, 10, 11 slashing damage.
Whew. You cut into its shoulder and it actually sort of collapses a little bit. It is almost out.
Yeah. And then, just because I'm feeling like a really nice dragonborn, I can use my bonus action to do Sanctuary on Resh. So I am going to do that. Because I can. Slot. Oh, let me put this. So, until the spell ends, anything that targets Resh with an attack or a harmful spell must first make. And if they fail it, they have to choose a new target or lose the attacker's.
That's very nice, because you're the only other target.
Aw, I know that spell. I mean, not currently, but I know it.
Know of it.
Yeah. I
Alright.
could cast it, just not
So
today.
when I give it to you, Resh, so I want to maybe pat you on the head. I have to touch you, so I'm just gonna reach over, very slowly, very slowly, and I'm gonna give you a little
In
pat
the
on the
middle
head.
of combat, just like, everybody stop. Slowly reach over.
Well, you don't want to put your hand in a cat's face too fast.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. You hold your hand out in front of him to sniff.
Yeah, to let him sniff.
Look.
Yes.
He's not mad. He's just like extreme side eye. Like, what are you doing?
But so I get you a little pat. A little pat.
Oh my god.
In the middle of being attacked by a shark.
Hey, I just smashed him, and then I gave Resh a patty. Okay, that's my turn.
Awesome.
Look at me
Jack.
being nice to my to my teammates.
Progress.
No.
So I'm going to try to touch the shark again with a 14.
14 hits. And I don't even think it's possible for you to not kill it. Oh, well, it's almost
On
possible.
necrotic damage as a treat.
Okay.
Um,
I'll do a very, very gentle, light touch across the nose, and then hide again.
all right. You do that. The sore in its shoulder where Hot Pants has just pulled out the axe immediately begins to fester with green pus and stuff, and the shark, upon Jack's touch, almost seems to dehydrate and sort of flops to the floor as though it were a long dead corpse.
Ooh.
The fishman, by the way, is sort of taken aback by all of this. Doesn't seem to know what to do with that. It's like the shark was clearly the powerhouse here, right? Anything else? Was there anything else for Jack?
No, that's it.
Okay. On the fish person's turn, the fish person needs to make a wisdom save for the spirit guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, wisdom. Wisdom 16.
All right. Well, that's an uphill fucking battle.
That's the hope.
Oh, a 19.
Ooh.
Yeah, same.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So this means it takes half damage.
Damn.
Yes. So 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. Okay. Not inconsiderable. Phoenix's lance through its fishy body. It is going to spend 10 points of movement to leave the circle. Finds itself back in the tangle of muck and gross putrescent fungus. Does a strength save, which is also, it's like the same damn thing, like these. Whew. 18? Oh,
I mean,
this
we
guy's
thought the
bad
shark
at
was the
that.
powerhouse, but now it's this guy.
So he's able to run through. He runs through the field of fungus, sort of like dodging these tendrils of slime mold along the way. Its brother, which is sort of like pinned down by all of this sludge and slime, reaches out plaintively, "Please, brother, free me from this horrible fate." The one that is running through smacks his hand away and runs past him. And you can hear the sound, the great pitter-patter of fishy feet heading back up the corridor. I am going to give this one a strength check to try and escape the entanglement. 7. Nope. Still restrained. So Jack, hanging out in the back of the little corridor, as far away from damage, at least around the corner, as he possibly can get, hears the slapping of wet feet in the corridor outside as at least 2 sets of feet go running right past his illusion.
I'm going to do absolutely nothing because anything else will put my life at risk, which is not going to happen.
You want to adventure. That doesn't mean you want to be stupid.
I just wanted stuff, so I wanted to find stuff. But like we have an archaeologist and like an old bastard paladin, and then me.
Everybody here wants stuff. Individual things, for sure, but also on a more broad level, stuff. Speaking of stuff, Dysana, do some stuff. It is your turn.
Down here.
You see the shark has collapsed, and its newly dehydrated and putrescent flesh is easily being lit up by the bonfire underneath it. So it's a little bit on fire, and it does not smell great.
It's just roasting.
Oh, great.
Roasting rotten fish.
Hot Pants, yeah, just takes like a chunk out and starts eating it.
In the far south of what you can see, you can also see one of those fish people trapped in your fantastic fungus field.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm going produce flame. Okay, so
Yeah,
I
do it.
can't end my turn inside Hot Pants, but I can step there for a second, right?
That's
all it
a
takes.
personal conversation between the two of you.
Right.
But yes. Yeah. I'll say that you can share space as long as you don't end your turn there. You can share a bit of space.
So what I
Well-
wanted to do is produce flame, but also like maybe like light
I mean,
everything
you could
around
catch the
him up.
plants on fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But like maybe
Sure. I mean, we've established that whatever it is that you're putting out there is flammable, so fungus or plant or whatever. Proof of that rolling throughout the facility, so.
Right. So if I hit him with flames, I'm assuming a 25 hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Girl.
So yeah, I'll say that the whole thing catches on fire. And while he does not take any damage from that immediately, I will say that when he begins his turn in that space, it's sort of like the spirit guardian.
It'd just be like a giant field of
Mhm.
burning fungus.
And that is it for me.
Shark Boy is dead. Who knows where Lava Girl's at? That's Dysana. It is. We're back to Resh.
Okay. This one's just roasting, but not actually dead, right?
Yep. You can hear its shrieks of agony.
It's just
I love
slowly
that someone
roasting.
did say, trust roast fish.
Just roast fish.
And we can hear the sounds of these guys out in the hall. But we can't actually see through the illusion, though, can we?
You cannot see through the illusion. It's as real to you, I think, as it is to them. You just know that it's an illusion because
Right.
Jack is the one.
We
who
know
conjured
it
so.
originated from Jack. We just don't know what.
If you want, you could spend an action
Yeah, I'm not
with an
gonna do
investigation.
but
I think you can probably hear the sounds through it as though it weren't there, though. So,
Right.
like, that's you can clearly hear the feet slapping.
so I will cast Sacred Flame at the trust roast fish.
Yep.
So that is a dexterity save on his part, which
He
if
is
he is
restrained.
restrained, so he gets disadvantage on dexterity save. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving.
Awesome.
Love that from.
I love that for you. All right, that's a 17 on one and a
Oh,
4 on the second.
Thank you,
Ooh.
restrained. Shout out to my girl Nasana. So that's 2d8 radiant fiery goodness for if the dice will decide what they are. Yes, 9 more radiant damage.
Exactly what you needed.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
It's a very interesting smelling
Yeah, I don't
corridor.
know if that'll work, but he's gonna dash down the hallway back towards Jack. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Jack stopped at the door, so I'll stop at the door because it looks like a door. Or a wall, rather, not really a door.
A wall, yeah.
So he'll come up and catch up with Jack. Now the real question is, does Spirit Guardian still emanate beyond into that corridor?
I have always ruled that it does. It actually came up in a
I
previous
mean, Resh
campaign
wouldn't know
in
for
the
sure if
same
it would or
world.
not, but he's gonna, protect, or well, cover Jack, since the immediate threat in the other hallway appears to have been.
Neutralized and flash broiled.
We didn't deal with that with me walking into it.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I'm ready.
Well, make a
for it.
wisdom save.
All right.
Teacher, what about the homework?
Come on with some save. That +6. Oh, come
Okay. How much damage is that?
on. Do you want a new roll, or do you want it to use the same that it rolled with originally?
Oh, a new roll, I guess. Anytime something new takes damage.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Leon.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You should have known. And I was thinking it too, right? I was like,
All
I
right.
mean, but maybe that's
Oh,
not a
20
great.
points. What? 20? What?
Yeah. This is 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a good roll.
yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
it's yeah.
You should
one
feel
one max roll,
proud.
one near max, and 1/5
You
of
should.
a fab.
And
You
this
should
is all
really
my
good
fault for pointing it out. So I just wanna...
You know what?
Of course, it would be a
It's all
high roll when it's damage to my ally.
Right.
20 points of spicy hummingbird phoenix damage.
Uh,
All right, anything else for Resh? Have you done enough damage to your team yet, or no?
But the last GIF I posted in Wanderlust is Resh's face when that spell has burnt Disana when it never has before.
Also, Dysana, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Actually, now that I mention it, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Oh, for the entangle.
15. Yeah, does not flash out of existence. 15 saves on a DC of 10. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, hot pants. You told me you were going to do that as soon as you came up with the character, and it still catches me off guard every time.
All right.
Everything in front of you is dead.
What, are you guys going to attack these things? Is that what you're going to
Well,
go
we
do?
can't see
Yeah,
them.
you can just hear them in the corridor outside. You don't even know.
I wonder what would happen if I compelled a duel with one.
Do you have to be able to see
Through the wall.
the target in order to compel a duel? Yeah.
Ah, but
You
I
don't
do have to
even
see
know
it.
personally that I don't believe you even know that this is a fake wall up here.
You
haven't
didn't even
seen
see
it.
Jack cast it though, did
I
you?
don't know it's fake. I don't know why you guys are going up to this wall. No. No.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I just think it's a wall. I have
Yeah.
no
That's
idea
even
what's
better. We're
happening.
both
She
sitting
was
on
she was
this
way
wall,
down
and
further
I'm
south
just
in the
like-
or he was way down further south in the room.
I think you guys just ran away and you've left me to deal with everything. He just thinks these things are dead. He thinks there's a field of burning fungus down here. He can't really go anywhere. I mean, I figured he would just kind of come up here against the wall and just kind of sit down.
Get
Like,
your
yeah.
personal-
Well, now I'm tired.
Maybe start trying to, yeah, he just starts trying to pull some shark teeth out of this shark a little bit. He just wants a shark tooth. He's just sitting there like fucking with the shark
He
tooth.
takes
trying to pull
two
one
shark
out.
teeth from the body and jams them into the holes in his mouth from the from running into the brick wall earlier.
Yeah, I now have 2 shark teeth. Oh my god, yes. Yes.
You can never predict this shit. All right, is that it?
That's it. He really has nothing else to do. He doesn't think there's anything else to fight. He doesn't understand why you guys are hiding in the corner. I don't.
Yeah, okay,
These youngins.
Jack. All right, it's Jack's turn.
Yeah.
Definitely a youngin', Jack.
Well, I'm not gonna do anything remotely brave, so I'm just gonna hobble around, and end my turn.
Okay, it is the turn of the fish people.
In that case, they need to make
wisdom
wisdom
saves.
Space ghosts. That sounded
What?
They may have-
a very space. Just the way you said that sounded very.
For the
space
one on the
ghost.
left.
It is the turn of the fish
Ooh.
people.
A natural 20. The one on the right, 15.
15 fails.
15 fails. Nat 20 saves, but they still take half.
So it's 13 to the one who failed, and 6 to the other.
Okay.
13 right, 6 left.
These poor fishy boys, right? First, they see a shark get like burned and axed to death instantly.
Why are these fireflies biting?
Biting flies.
And their movement speed is reduced by half.
Oh, that's quite so. Quite so.
Inside
They are doing dash actions, so I don't think it matters that much. But
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In any case,
But even with dash, that means they can only do their full speed. They can't
I think
do.
it only applies while they're inside of it, so I don't know how that really.
yeah, it only implies
Oh,
while
once
they're
they're
in the
out. I thought-
range of the spirit guardians.
Yeah.
In any case,
Oh.
you can hear the slapping of feet as they sort of like scream out in sudden agony as the hot phoenices plunge into their bodies.
You've got to stop.
The sound of their feet disappears into the distance of the labyrinth here. And that's basically it. Unless y'all want to run after them.
I'm chilling. I'm over in the corner just going ha and like making
I
growl
think we should do
faces with
some
my new
running, but
teeth. Ha!
away from the danger, because they know we're here. And if we stay here, that's bad. But they have one shark monster, So in theory, they could have
More.
like 10 shark monster.
But now I have shark teeth. I'm unstoppable.
Well, good. You can stay here
I'll
and you
bite
can
'em.
bite them, and we will not be here.
Well, somebody needs to get rid of these burning
Fire.
fungals.
Desana
so that we
can
can
literally
move.
do that at any time.
I was gonna say
I mean, you guys can go through the
I
illusion,
dropped
but I don't know what's there.
concentration.
All right, the fungus and the flame riding it puffs out.
Can I touch the wall?
In the flame. I'm sorry.
I don't
Oh,
believe you
good
feel
thing.
it. Your hand would go right through.
Mm-hmm.
What would Resh do? Everyone appears to be safe. Those things are running away. Might be getting friends. Yeah, if he touches it and his hand goes through, he's just gonna walk through and head kind of in the best direction he thinks that they were going. Which actually, would he know generally which direction they were going?
You heard them come up this way. You can actually see them fleeing. If one of them looks back beyond their shoulder and all they see is like you, like quietly walking towards them, surrounded by like this corona of phoenixes running in and out of this thing, and they're like, you're walking in slow motion, and they're like, ah!
Can I try something? And can I use thaumaturgy to increase? Yeah, to do the volume increase on his voice and just like shout stop at them, or wait or stop or something like that to try and like
You can
maybe actually
absolutely
talk to
do
these
that.
things. That's also assuming they can even understand common, which
No guarantee.
yet. Yeah.
And you won't find out until their actual turn anyway, and that depends on if anybody else decides to do anything. Hot Pants, the cat has disappeared through the wall. What are you doing?
I'm very confused. Turn to Jack and I'm like, so am I still high? Or did that cat just go
I would
through
say
that
both of those are true.
wall? Okay. Yeah,
Could be
yeah, that's what I figured. Could be both.
There's only one way to find
not
out. I mean, if anything, it just goes to show that Resh is stronger than you are, because you failed to punch through a wall while he succeeded effortlessly.
I pick up Jack and I throw him through this wall. I should be able to do that. Yeah, because he just insulted me. So I'm going, you know how I react to insults.
Your response, I want to cast a spell.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, first of all, you guys do a grapple check, okay? You guys okay, so it's athletics or acrobatics contested.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, it's a little bit more limited than that, but okay.
I got a 17.
11 is not bad, all
Boom.
things considered, but 17 does win. He is able to heft you up. What are you doing for a spell?
Misty Step,
Nice. Okay, cool.
which only has a verbal component.
You also have
Nice.
to see where you're going.
Well, yeah, but I can see like 30, 40 feet down the corridor to like, I can't make the little thing click, but right above the dead
Would he really
fish
be able to
person.
get a spell off before I had picked him up and thrown him, though? Because I just like walked up to him, picked him up, and was tossing
But
him.
the thing is that you can't pick someone up and throw them in the same turn. That would basically be like 2 actions.
So you're saying I just pick up Jack?
Yeah, with the intention to throw him, yeah. And like if he didn't do anything between the turns or did something unsuccessfully between your turn and his turn, then you would be able to throw him. But unless there's anything else you want to do on that turn, then yeah, I kind of got to give that one to him. Once gets to his turn, he'll be in your arms in a Dirty Dancing pose.
So I can also compel a duel with him while he's... Because that's a bonus action.
Sure, I mean, that'll change the spell I cast, but
But why would you do that without knowing?
Because he's fighting me. He's
Oh, God.
wiggling. He's wiggling.
He's wiggling. He's wiggling. Okay, you pick him up.
I mean, hold on. Let me see.
Oh my god. All right, he wouldn't. You can do that if you want, but it's
No, I
not
have
going to change
do that
what he's
because you must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space
Okay, but
that is
I'm
more
not
than 30
moving
feet
out.
away from you.
when I teleport,
So if he tries to Misty Step... Oh, wait.
that's not movement.
doing. It's also you wouldn't know that he was about to Misty Step when you picked him up.
No, but I was just figuring that would happen when it did.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Okay, that's fair. All right,
You have to do
Yep.
a
Wisdom save.
Wisdom 14.
All right, wisdom save from Jack.
Jack.
It's a 16.
Surprising.
So nothing happens. We're not
Sorry?
dueling. He resists
All right,
my duel.
You're not dueling, and he disappears in a puff of mist. And where do you reappear?
Right next to the dead fish body down here.
Okay.
Just get off the nasty old dragonborn dust that the little bits of detritus that I picked up from my unfortunate contact with the.
Still got my point across. I'm fine.
Anything else you want to do, Jack?
Yeah. I didn't lose concentration, so I'm going to use my action to move the illusion from where it is to right in front of the shark's body, so that they can't see me anymore. And I'm just going to be going nah, the whole time.
All right. As you do that, Jack, you specifically, you hear a giggle, just for a second, as though it catches itself before breaking into full laughter. You hear a giggle from somewhere in your vicinity.
Can I tell the direction?
Make a perception check to see if you can work out anything further from that.
15.
15, yeah, okay. You can tell that it is down off this way,
Ooh.
to the west. The precise distance, you're not sure.
All right. And in response to that, I'm going to hide there. And that's my
Nice. All right, cool. Wild fucking ride every goddamn time. It is the fish people's turn. They hear Resh's command to stop, and they run faster, as though you've scared them. I mean, you're already pretty scary to them.
That's fair.
But they are going to go ahead and use their full action, and they disappear around the corner, and they keep running.
They just keep running away from us.
Dysana turn.
Bullies. That's what we are.
A little.
We're gonna find out that these things are like non-violent and just thought that we were like breaking into their caves. They're trying to protect their fish eggs.
I would like to follow Resh, but he also hurt the fuck out of me. So I'm gonna say, Resh, I would like to follow you, but your spicy fucking birds hurt me. So I'm.
Yeah.
Spicy bubs.
Poor chick is Resh's starter.
Your spicy Phoenices.
Yeah.
Your spicy Phoenices. That's the session title.
But
Let's
it's not.
see.
I can't release it till it's my turn, right?
I think it's a free action, isn't it?
For concentration, yeah. For if anything that's concentration, you could give it up as free action, I think, at any point, honestly. Because literally all you have to do is stop doing something.
The spicy birds, Resh will just let it go if possible.
Birds.
Yeah. You just release the spicy birds.
we should rename that to Spicy Burbs.
I mean, it probably will be for the foreseeable future now.
I cast Spicy Burb.
So does it go down during my turn?
No, it's just gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
to release
they just suddenly, like, every single one of you, just like over his shoulders, like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oops.
Little puffs of smoke.
There,
you
and then
walk
I'm
through.
gonna dash. I'm also, I don't know, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself because I'm
Okay, what
in
word?
pain.
One thing I like to ask when people cast Healing Word, what word do you choose?
Ouch.
And like
Nice.
super monotone. She's just like, ouch.
Oh my god, ouch.
Oh my god, ouch.
That's fantastic.
Sarcastically.
Whew. Fast paced.
I
Okay,
did
so you,
want to like throw something at Rush, but we're still in initiative. We'll have a
That's true.
discussion after.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
I believe it is Resh's turn.
Zasana still looks a little beat up, right? From a little singed
Yeah.
and crispy. Not crispy, that feels wrong. I don't like that. So I'm going to channel divinity to manifest the fire within and create that warm healing energy and just split it between Dasana and I, giving her the greater share of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Awesome.
so I'll heal for the 7 and then the remainder will go to 18. Yeah.
Oh man, that's way
Yeah,
more
18,
than I
right?
need.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't do anything else with it, so.
Can you split it differently?
Yeah, but I don't need any, because 7 is
Oh.
all I need.
Okay. Do
I
I get extra health?
don't think it works that way, but maybe.
Does not work that way.
No.
Yeah,
Okay. You're forgiven.
thank you. But yeah, that's Channel Divinity, so that's his action. And I don't have a bonus action to dash because I am. So that is the extent of my turn.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Channel Divinity, there you are. Cool. So, cool, glowy, warm light just kind of pulls up around Resh, and some of it settles in him, but the rest of the greater portion kind of just like arcs over to Dasana, and it's just like a warm, heated sauna massage kind of effect on your muscles.
All in
You feel better.
like
Rejuvenated.
6 seconds.
Yeah, real quick. It's a brief
6
sensation.
second sauna.
Love it.
Love it.
It's
I've
hot,
been
briefly.
looking into heated blankets.
There you
Oh,
go.
they're
I
so
like to
nice.
I want one
Oh,
so
yeah.
They're
fucking
great.
bad.
We have one there.
The dogs will love you even more.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Canadians
That was
have-
it for Resh, right?
Yep.
It is Hot Pants' turn. You should try the heated pants.
Yeah, hot pants are fun. All right. Well, I mean, there's a new wall here. I don't know where Jack went. I don't really give a shit. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I just start kind of heading in the direction that these guys went and seeing what's going on over here. All right. I mean, that's all. That's really all. I mean, I guess I could have done dash because I've got nothing else I could do.
You can do a dash. It's just a question of do you run or do you just okay?
Like, we're like a shuffle. You know those mall walkers, the old mall walkers.
Power walk.
Mhm.
That's the end of my turn.
The
It's
Jack's
Jack's turn.
Prancer size.
I assume he also has to mall shuffle.
Okay, so it's Jack's turn.
Mhm. So I heard a spooky laugh. I'm gonna move up here through my illusionary wall. 5, 10, 15, 5. So I know that Rush went through the wall. I can get there, and I can see him. Okay, so I've hobbled as far as I can, and that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The sounds of the fish people's running fades into the distance to a point where you can no longer even really hear it.
But I mean, we need to keep looking for the dragon horde.
It is a question of whether you just kind of want to continue exploring. Or,
Are they
yeah.
far enough away that are we still in initiative or like?
I would say that you're probably no longer reasonably in initiative. It's going to be really hard to tell where they've gone.
Let's huddle up, guys. Let's bring it together. Let's bring it together, and let's discuss our options. What are we doing?
What are we doing again? What are we doing?
What's happening?
We're chasing down these fuckers. And
Yeah,
I
he
run.
pulls out like a long pipe and just starts taking a hit while he's talking to you guys.
The sun is still just going.
She's just going. I mean, yeah, that's my style, and I just take off after her.
I'm going to try to go into stealth.
Can you still smell?
Oh yes, I sniff.
You cast Sniff.
Woo.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
23.
23 and you. Okay.
Mhm.
Wow. This is like a whole lot of smells in this corridor. You can definitely smell your fishy people. The problem is that it's a little hard to tell where they've come and where they've gone. They're actually kind of all over here. Like you can smell them up this way and you can smell them down here. If you recall that they sort of came
Dr.
from this
Seuss.
corridor too. You can also smell the smell of burning, and yeah, you can hear that rumbling sound again.
Oh no.
Oh shit! Here comes the ball.
And you also catch a whiff of something unexpected. You smell human, and not
Gross.
Jack.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's the worst of all the smells.
I relay this information. This information, squad.
Are you stealthing? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I would love to stealth.
Oh shit! She's as stealthy as possible.
Wow, that's pretty damn stealthy. Okay, you are stealth.
Steer stealth. You have achieved stealth.
What are you doing with that stealth?
Well, I stepped into this to look down this corridor.
The sound of the rolling ball and the smell of smoke is more apparent down here.
Okay, I am going to go down there.
This corridor to the south moves a little bit to the west and then curves south again. You're beginning to hear whispers again.
Fuck it, I'm going towards Whisper. I'm over this bullshit. Santa's just like...
I'm over this bullshit. Yeah.
So I
All the
went
way down at the bottom.
Yeah.
The whispering has become, once again, almost overpowering.
Like, is it gonna make me, like, tear my flesh apart? Who knows, right?
You don't know.
No. I continue on.
As soon as you step there,
Oh, God.
I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like, Hot Pants, as soon as he starts hearing the whispers get louder, he just stops. He's not...
Well, Resh stopped because he's not sure where Desana went since
I know.
the shadows.
I'm like,
so
where'd the
well.
elf go? But
So he's trusting.
All right, what did...
24.
24. Okay, you were able to shrug off very easily the sound of this cacophony of strange, creepy whispers that is trying to get into your brain. But as you step where you step, around the corner comes this sort of like large, writhing mass of flesh
Fuck.
set
Ew,
within
gross.
I have
its
a name!
fleshy body. Its fleshy body is a variety of gnashing mouths that sort of appear in the flesh. The lips sort of like rip open the flesh, and there's teeth and tongues that are whispering and talking, and then they'll suddenly fill up with flesh and disappear, and that keeps happening like bubbles popping all over this body.
oof, that was...
So, with my stealth, does it know that I'm coming, or we came face to face, or...
Your stealth does not seem to have affected its ability to detect you,
Okay.
which is a bummer, but it does seem to indicate that this thing has some sort of extra sensory to it. Here's the thing, that would probably be initiative, but with 5 minutes left, I think we should
Yeah.
probably just call it there.
It's
Yeah.
a cliffhanger. There's a writhing mass of flesh.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger!
Writhing flesh mass.
Blech.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very descriptive. We got that to look forward to.
Sure do.
Right before things hit.
Yeah. Well, we shall all become masses of flesh with mouths
Yes.
set in.
Yes.
Did you just run behind me?
I mean,
Very.
I'm not sure which direction you were facing, so I feel like more I went from your left side to your right side.
He's just hiding.
Hey, honey, these guys are gonna die.
Probably.
No. Only
Accurate.
Hot Pants.
Katie says, "Can I have their stuff?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
gotta loot the body. Loot that
Gotta
body. Gotta loot that body.
But other than that, everything sort of fades to quiet. But for the sort of distant whispering that you can still hear, a lot
That's the
quieter
distant
than
whispering.
that.
That's the distant whispering.
Somebody in the back, you just hear that from
Mhm.
inside of the. But it doesn't sound like a dog. It sounds like a person going.
Just for future
Maybe it'll
reference,
sneak around.
if you have your token selected and you hit X,
Mhm.
it'll show you the last move that you made.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, Michael! With the tip of the day.
That's some cool tech.
I went 1 square.
Oh, but only once.
Hot diggity shit.
I just tried to
Yeah.
press it again, but that's very
But
handy.
still, yeah.